residences can place up to 3 gallons of used motor oil and up to 3 filters next to their collection carts for curbside pickup.
Ken Carboni, and organizer of the Castro Valley Carshow, and along with my committee, we had an event here at the Castro Valley BART station, and this is our 8th annual car show, but the 3rd we've had here at the BART station. Today we had over 240 cars, which was all the parking spaces in the BART parking lot. We had a great band, we had awards, we had some great sponsors, we had the farmers market, food trucks, and literally thousands of people today. Well, today I brought my '69 RSSS Camaro convertible, and I've had this since high school. And so it's great to bring it out and let people appreciate it, look at it, play with it, touch it, wipe it, I don't know.
How does it feel to have so many other people who enjoy cars as much as you do bring their cars out here for a good cause?
Well, honestly, I think for me personally, it's great that I have an opportunity to bring my car out, but this committee is made up of all my friends, and without them, clearly, this is not possible. You could not hire the people that I have on my committee. You couldn't afford it. And these people take time out of their day, and they know the value of our program, and you know that's why they do it. And each and every one of them have a value. And
I'm Gary Souza, and I'm from Pleasanton, California.
And introduce us to this fantastic car you have here.
This is a 1984 Richard Petty Pontiac, the year that Richard won his 200th race. It was one of his speedway cars.
How did you get it?
Actually, it's kind of a bummer way we got it. It was a payback. Somebody owed us some money, and when we got this car and it was delivered to our house, it came on a transporter from back east. It was delivered. There was no front end sheet metal on it. They dropped it off in the street, and there were 3 flat tires on the car. And I asked my wife what she thought about it, and she goes, "I got to go in and have a drink." I mean, it was a totally, literally rusted bucket of bolts.
So explain to us, how much work did you put into it? What did it need? And is it all stock? Is it all original? Or
it's all original. It didn't have no transmission, no engine, no front end sheet metal on it. I mean, it's totally gutted. The car had been sitting out in the rain. The floor pans were rusted out in it. The guy that sent it to me did put new floor pans in it, but we took it from there, and basically a buddy of mine and myself spent over 2,000 hours restoring the car. We started taking the car apart, and one of the interesting things is there was an illegal suspension part in there, and so we took some pictures of that. My wife made a connection with the Petty people back east, and so my wife and the secretary, kind of struck it up, and once we sent the pictures back to them, they kind of realized, this was their deal. So we did the restoration. The secretary put together a connection when NASCAR was out in California, down in Southern California, to hook us up, bring the car down for Richard to take a look at and have him sign it. And so she put that together, and we hooked up with Richard on Sunday morning before the NASCAR event. And Richard was pretty serious. He was at work. He got in here and he looked at the way the seat was connected to the roll bars. Because what they did on the Petty cars, they made the connection to the roll bars so that it would, if there was a side impact, it would push the seat toward the center of the car, which is pretty smart. So he looked in there. He wanted to look down there and see that stuff. So he did that, signed the dashboard, and we were very, appreciative of getting that autograph on the dashboard.
I'm from Castro Valley, and we're here at the Fall Festival Car Show. This is a 1908 Cadillac. It is a 1-cylinder, and it basically.
Who does it belong to?
It belongs to my father-in-law, but my husband drove it down today since he has 3 cars in the show. He can't drive 3 cars, so my husband drove it down.
How long has this car been in the family?
This one has been in the family about 8 years. About 8 years.
And what's it like coming to the car show here? Have you been here
Oh,
before?
I love the car show. I think it's absolutely amazing.
Have you been here before?
Yes, we were here last year. It was absolutely.
What's the car show like for the community?
I think this brings the community together. It's free. It's great weather, not. But I think it brings the community together. I think they enjoy coming to see it. I think people enjoy bringing their cars and entering them.
Hi, I'm Bill Mulgrew, Executive Director of the Castro Valley Chamber of Commerce.
And what's happening here? What are your thoughts about what's happening here?
This is the 41st annual Fall Festival, and it's a beautiful day, and the setup went incredibly smoothly. We've got right behind us are the food booths, 11 food booths. Seems like the citizens and folks are coming out now that it's starting to warm up a little bit. I do see a little blue, which is going to be good for the beverage booths. It's a great crowd, and I'm happy as can be.
What are your thoughts about the fall? What role does the fall festival play in the community? Is it one of the biggest events? Is it the event?
The Fall Festival and the Rodeo Parade, I think, are 2 that are Castro Valley's own, that really define the community and really get folks out in force. You know, we even had a couple people come up who were from San Francisco, who just read about it in the San Francisco Chronicle and wanted to come up. So it's getting international. If you think crossing a bay is international. We're looking forward to, we have 196 booths, I think, so far, counting a couple that'll be filled tomorrow. I'd like to hit the 2 1/4 mark. Steve thinks he can make that. And I think, we have a lot of businesses from across the bay, from different counties. I'd like to get a little richer in Alameda County, Castro Valley folks who are doing things. Businesses like the Little Red Barn that just started. Want to get them involved in the community and working out here.
What are some of the community highlights that you've had so far?
I haven't had a chance to get down to the community stage, but the people that have been there have said that the kids are always a joy, and the dancers and the choreographed acts. The martial arts kids, they're always a big hit. There have been a lot of good comments about the kids' activities over behind the library. Much better than years past, much bigger, a little bit more involved, something for the kids to do. So that's been a highlight.
I'm Vicky. I'm Megan, and we're from Castro Valley.
And what's going on here today? What are you guys doing?
We're looking for food.
At the Fall Festival?
Yeah.
And what do you guys think of the event this year?
It's a lot of fun. This is her first time.
Yay.
I come here every year since I was a child.
And how does this year compare to other years?
I wouldn't know.
It's
For
my
you,
first
Megan.
time. I like the setup here. I liked it last year. It's really easy, and actually parking isn't that bad. So it's pretty good.
Cool.
Single and multi-family residences can drop off used oil and filters at certified collection centers. Visit cvsand.org for a list of locations.